Hey guys, today we're in Coles and we are going on a big hiking trip soon. So we have a bunch of things that we want to get today in Coles. Obviously we need the biggest one because of the sun is a sunscreen. So let's go check what they look for most in a sunscreen. Alright, first up, Ushna, what are you looking for in your sunscreen?
So, to be honest, I don't really know what I'm gonna buy. I just know that it has to be cheap with a budget, and I don't want to get tan at all.
Don't want to get tan.
With the sunscreen. Yeah, I'm just gonna browse around. Whatever fits my budget, I'm gonna buy it.
Heck yeah. Alright, the next one. Namrata, what are you looking for in a sunscreen?
I am dedicated to finding something which is eco-friendly and vegan and cruelty-free.
Vegan? Are you sure you find something like that in Coles?
Maybe, maybe not, but I'm open to trying skincare and makeups if it's available.
Awesome, I love the optimism. Okay, and finally, Maha, what are you looking for in a sunscreen, bro?
Well, I'm just going to go for my holy grail. I use Behaviour Jeason. It's a Korean product. It's SPF 50 plus and then PA plus 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 plus.
Sounds fancy, am I right, guys?
Yeah, clean and I will have to order it online, unfortunately.
Online?
Yeah, we don't get it here at Coles, but it's probably worth it.
Let's see if it's worth it, guys.
Jeason is one of my favorite skincare brands. I specifically love Korean skincare because of its strong focus on ingredients and skin friendliness. This sunscreen by Beauty of Jeason has a combination of high-performing and natural ingredients and is free from toxins like sulfates and parabens. The sunscreen is lightweight and does not leave a white cast, so it's suitable for all skin shades. It's also really great for strengthening the skin barrier. The brand is super transparent about its ingredients. However, I do feel like the packaging is in Korean language, which can prove to be a hurdle, specifically for people with limited product knowledge. Hence, I do believe that this product is more popular amongst people who are enthusiastic about skincare education and follow skincare influencers. The blue and cream color packaging captures a sense of hydrating ingredients in rice extract, which is a huge deal in K-beauty. To make up for the language limitations, the brand has made all product information available on their website, from the description to ingredients, answering the FAQs, how to use, and just giving an overall feel of the packaging also to help the consumers who reach far enough into their research stage. All my favorite and most credible skincare influencers have endorsed this product. I usually have to order it online from either Beauty Amora or Stylevana, as it is not available locally in Wollongong.
They have so many skincare on screen. We have the Cancer Cancel Ultra Sunscreen. It's $24. We have the Bondi Sun. It's SPF 50. We also have, like, I think the cheapest over here is Banana Boat. It's only about $9.50. It's blue. I would say it's very calming. It does the job. It says SPF 50. It has the light symbolism. It says moisturizing. I'm guessing that would be good for me. And it's 4-hour water resistance. I think that does the job perfectly.
Wait, Namrata, it looks like you don't have a sunscreen with you. Like, where are we going right now?
So unfortunately, we didn't find any sunscreen which are vegan friendly and cruelty free at Coles.
Told you.
So now we're going to Megas to try our luck. Let's see. This is interesting that they have a lot of information on it, and honestly, I don't think a person like me would want to read that much, and it's not vegan friendly at all. Moving on. I can find sunscreens in this section. It's all cosmetics, and great. This is shiny, and this is SPF 50, and it says it is plant-based, eco-friendly, and vegan. It has a very interesting layout. I really find how they've got one colored theme all over, and they're not confusing it with any other product. I've never heard about this brand, honestly. It's called Naked Sundays. Let me have a quick look up on Google and see what this brand is all about and what it does. So, according to their page, they say they have a very straightforward and yet powerful design. Interestingly, I found something. They say sustainability at our core. And according to their page, they say they do a lot of CSR work and projects. I think I really like what they're all about and what they believe in as a sunscreen brand, which aligns to what I was looking in a brand. So I think I'm gonna pick this one.
Hey guys, we're here, all ready for a hiking trip.
Some people are late as always.
Like always. Where is Namrata and Ushna? I don't know. But we'll let you know when she's
to get
here.
my morning coffee.
Hey Namrata, I see that you chose your sunscreen finally, and it's Naked Sundays. Can you tell me why you chose that brand though?
So I chose Naked Sunday because it was not just about a sunscreen, it's about a lifestyle and what they believe in and how exactly they market themselves. One of the biggest reasons I was drawn towards them was how they tap into consumer behavior trends and theories. Like for example, theory of planned behavior, right? It explains that our buying decisions are influenced by attitudes, social norms, and the control we feel over our choices. Which Naked Sunday is built and is promoting sunscreens as an everyday, effortless habit rather than like a chore. Their brand makes SPF feel like cool, essential, and not very negotiable. So there's this another theory called the self-congruity theory. The idea behind is that we choose brands that reflect our identity. Naked Sunday doesn't just sell sunscreen, they sell the whole vibe. They position themselves as a brand for people who care about clean beauty, sustainability, and convenience. Their marketing is extremely bright, fun, like the packages are very blingy, and the social media presence which makes the brand feel even more young, approachable, and actually aligned to my values as well. Speaking of values, they also use theory of perceived risk to their advantage. A lot of consumers are worried about harmful effects of traditional sunscreens, both on their skin and also on the environment. Naked Sunday kind of removes that fear by highlighting that their products are reef safe, they're vegan and cruelty free and free of any plastic chemicals. The marketing consistency reinforces this, which makes people feel safe and confident about themselves and what they actually believe in. I would say I chose Naked Sunday because I think they just get it and they understand their audience. They know how to make sunscreen in a way that feels exciting, relevant, and they've built a brand that brings more value to sunscreen and skincare.
Let's talk about how I accidentally became a Beauty of Jeason Skin Aqua Sunscreen fan. Spoiler alert, it was not an accident. Their marketing is just that good. One day, I'm minding my own business when bam, this sunscreen is everywhere. Lightweight, glowy, feels like nothing. Every influencer is wearing. Why did this work on me? Social proof. When everyone on my FYP says it's amazing, my brain goes, I want it. The branding, just click. Minimalist, elegant, creaming luxury skincare, but for a mid-range size. That's just positioning at work. And the ingredients, rice extract, ginseng, green tea, aka ancient tea roasting meets modern sound. We love a good natural issue to getting narrative, even when science says otherwise. Next thing I know, I'm on their website, reading about rice extract and niacinamide, making me feel like I'm immersing in skincare wisdom and not just a product. And that's the way it burns and flaws skin influencers say it's good. I believe them. That's authority bias right there in there. The price, not too high, not too cheap, just right. And adding in some free shipping on a limited time discount. Boom! Cart checkout obsession unlocked. Fast forward to now, and yeah, I'm in my Beauty of Jeason era. Their marketing works, but at least the product delivers. So Beauty of Jeason, take my money.
Hey Ushna,
Okay.
I see you're putting on sunscreen.
Yeah.
What brand did you choose and why did you choose it?
Oh, I chose Banana Boat. Basically, affordability is a huge factor for me, and I feel like Banana Boat positions itself as a very affordable brand. So that's my primary reason for choosing it, because it's budget friendly. Now that I think back on it, Banana Boat has a very large retail presence. Like if you go to Kohl's, Woolies, or any of the large retail stores, you would see Banana Boat. It focuses on repeat exposures. It kind of reminds me of a behavior learning theory, and it's kind of taps into classical conditioning, because the more familiar you are with a brand, the more you end up trusting it, and you're always kind of thinking about it. I also feel like because it's so budget friendly, we have this operant conditioning, because when I bought it the other day, I felt like I got such a good deal because it was so affordable. It made me feel like it was a reward for myself in a way that I got a good deal out of it. Another factor that it also plays on like price perception strategy, because it positions itself like this smart and affordable choice compared to other sunscreen which are not within your budget. So it's just offering a strategy called price anchoring, where seeing high priced options nearby makes this like a better value for consumers. Interestingly, there's some research where it shows that higher priced products means higher quality, but that honestly does not work for me, because I just focus on what the price is as a budget conscious consumer. Another thing about the brand is that it plays a lot on the semiotics of it. Just the name itself, Banana Boat, it gives such a fun beachy vibe. So tropical, plays a lot on coloring, because the bright packaging is very attractive for kids and families, which is primarily what its positioning is doing, and it's on an emotional level as well. I remember growing up, there was this very good ad for Banana Boat where they were doing like a UV index books, where they were kind of educating families that, okay, the sun exposure, how it could be harmful to your skins. And overall, I just feel like that because of the fun, beachy vibe, the colorful branding, and the psychology that the brand use, it's just winning over budget conscious shoppers.
Hey Ushna, before we leave for today, what did you think of your sunscreen the whole day? Like, what's your reflection on it?
Honestly, I just bought it because it was affordable. I have a bit of a post-purchase dissonance.
Oh really?
Yes, because the one thing I was supposed to do was stop a tan and look. I'm tanned all over. So clearly it's not doing its job. Secondly, it's too greasy. I'm breaking out. As you can see, I have a pimple here. So definitely not good. So I will just buy a hat. So
Just get a hat.
it's long lasting, it's cheap, does the job. Maybe the value it's offering for the price, it's not good.
We just finished our big trip today, and we went to a waterfall, we went on a hike. How did your sunscreen hold up the whole time? And now, what's your post hike reflection at the end of the day?
So I'd probably just say that this wasn't my first time buying this sunscreen. I finished tubes on tubes of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. This little baby just arrived 2 days back, just in time for our camping, our hiking trip. So I'm just glad that I had it because it's probably not very easy for me to trust random new products. The way that it has been endorsed by so many dermatologists and so many skincare influencers, people who put themselves out there, their personal experience on screen, really helps build that credibility for me. And I don't feel like I can buy a product just off the shelf without properly researching into the ingredients, looking into what the experts have to say about it. I'm currently very happy because this has not raised any sort of contradictions so far, and works wonderfully for my skin. So.
Hey Namrata, so you just spent the whole day in the sun hiking through waterfalls and everything. What do you think of your sunscreen? How did it hold up so far?
I am pleased with my vegan sunscreen and how it performs on my skin. Though the texture wasn't as smooth and the consistency was a bit thick for me.
What do you mean by that?
So I'll just show you what I was talking about. So though the texture wasn't smooth, as I thought, this brings to light the motivational conflicts consumers face when ethical consideration may come into play. They might have to make compromises with certain products, though it holds the value that I believe in, but the product in itself doesn't really fit what me as a consumer was looking for.
Alright guys, so now that we've tested our sunscreens, let's analyze the experiences through the lens of consumer behavior theories. Maha's choice, which was Beauty of Jeason, effectively utilized perceptual positioning and authority bias to establish trust and justify its premium pricing. The clinical packaging and endorsements also serve as semiotic cues, signaling quality and efficacy to consumers. On the whole other spectrum of that banana boat, leveraged price perception to appeal to cost-conscious consumers. However, the need for frequent reapplications as seen led to post-purchase dissonance, highlighting the tension between initial cost savings and the long-term satisfaction. And then finally, Namrata's brand, which was Naked Sundays, tapped into the growing market for ethical consumerism by emphasizing its cruelty-free and eco-friendly attributes. This strategy aligned with the theory of planned behavior, where personal values drive purchasing decisions. However, trade-off between ethical considerations and the actual product experience illustrates a motivational conflict. So, I think finally we can understand that this challenge illuminated how consumer behavior theories underpin marketing strategies. They influence how brands position themselves to meet diverse consumer needs, whether it's to prioritize quality or affordability or ethics. Companies always tailor their products and messaging to resonate with specific segments. So can you tell me which sunscreen aligns with your priorities? And share your thoughts in the comment below. Thank you.